the Alpha League. Don't just be Sam, be elite. MaddenSamElite.com.
What up, Alpha? It is Freight Train Shane. This is your Alpha Week 13 in review. Game of the week, Puck defeats He Died by a score of 31-28. It was actually more offensive than both of their records. Unbelievable. Halfback Trey Mason for Puck had 13 carries for 108 yards, 2 touchdowns, while wide receiver Golden Tate for Puck also had 3 receptions, 121 yards, 1 touchdown. Puck improves to 3-9. He Died falls to 2-10. Both teams clearly just playing for pride at this point in time. Player of the Week game, Straight Coach defeated Crawdad by a score of 44-10. Crawdad threw 4 picks with quarterback C.J. Beathard. Straight Coach's Mitch Trubisky had 363 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. He was injured in the game as well. Wide receiver Devin Kajiste for Crawdad had 6 receptions, 216 yards, 1 touchdown. Kevin White, Straight Coach, 5 receptions, 141 yards, 2 touchdowns. Straight improves to 8-4. Crawdad falls to 1-11. He has the worst record in Alpha at this time. Haney defeats Chi-Town by a score of 45-38. Dak Prescott for Haney ran for 401 yards, 5 touchdowns, 1 interception. Both of Chi-Town's halfbacks rushed for over 100 yards, combined for 3 touchdowns. Des Bryant threw up 5 receptions, 146 yards, 2 touchdowns for Haney. Haney improves to 6-6 and is challenging for that division. Chi-Town falls to 5-7. BJ Cole defeats Fam by a score of 35-31 in a closer game than most of us would have imagined. Tom Brady threw for 295 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 picks, and Latavius Murray ran 20 times for 147 yards, 1 touchdown. BJ improves to 11-1. Fam falls to 6-6. Fam's just recently joined the league, so hopefully he can put up a solid next season. Dish defeats Shano 31-21. Wow. Jameis Winston for Dish had 317 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Doug Martin for Dish ran 18 times, 125 yards, 1 touchdown. And O.J. Howard for Dish had 7 receptions, 107 yards. That's a lot of catches for a tight end. I'm just going to say that. Dish improves to 4-8, but at least he found something to work in this game. Shano falls to 7-5. Rack and the fucking new guy, Calvin, faced off in the first game, Calvin's first game in Alpha. Rack defeats him 17-14. Calvin walked away saying, I really was not all that impressed with Rack. Jamal Charles for Rack ran 15 times, 153 yards, 2 touchdowns. Rack improves to 7-5. He has a shot at making the playoffs, while Calvin falls to 3-9. He is actually 0-1 in Alpha, though. Bloom King over Sean Death, 35-21. Drew Brees threw for 299 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Ted Ginn had 6 receptions, 104 yards. That's bullshit. That's not sin. Ted Ginn would drop all of those. Bloom King improves to 7-5. Sean Death falls to 5-7. Dynasty defeats Slick in a surprise game that actually got played. Slick threw 6 picks with his quarterback. Kaepernick cost him the game. Slick had 2 receivers that had over 100 yards, both Anderson and Adam. Dynasty improves to 3-9. Slick falls to 3-9. Watts defeats AIM in a surprise shocker, 43-33. Halfback Lamar Miller has been killing the league this year. 23 carries, 150 yards, 4 touchdowns. AIM had 2 wide receivers over 100 yards. Both Matthews and Davis made it, while Watts had 1. Jalen Strong went 4 receptions, 110 yards, 1 touchdown. Watts improves to 8-4. He is in the wild card hunt, and AIM falls to 6-6. Big upset of the week. Deathwish drops Texas Boy 35-17. Texas, time to change your Group Me name. No longer Super Bowl champ. You might not even make the playoffs, bro. Sorry, cuz. It's my Shano impersonation. Anyway, Texas Boy, 5 turnovers in the game, including 4 picks with quarterback Sam Bradford, who I thought was on the block. Brock Osweiler came in the game for Deathwish because Kaiser got knocked out in the first quarter. 173 yards, 2 touchdowns for Osweiler. He did also he did not throw a pick. Keenan Allen for Texas Boys, 6 receptions, 153 yards, 2 touchdowns. Deathwish improves to 7-5, still in the playoff hunt. Texas Boy falls to 6-6, not really there. See the dog sleeping? That's what they think of your So think of your team there, Texas Boy. Tillman dropped steady ball in 34-20. Russell Wilson had 403 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Thomas Rawls 15 carries, 101 yards, 1 touchdown. Paul Richardson, 4 receptions, 105 yards for Tillman. Tillman has the best record in the NFC at 11-1. Steady falls to 5-7. CP defeats Chill 42-14. Giovanni Bernard 10 carries, 144 yards, 3 touchdowns. John Ross 6 catches, 123 yards, 2 touchdowns. John Ross is adding the touchdowns up this season. CP improves to 10-2. Chill falls to 4-8. Upcoming Week 14 matchups worth mentioning. The game of the week this week is Patriots, BJ Cole, 11-1 against the fucking new guy Calvin, who is 3-9. Could be the start of a new divisional rivalry. We shall see. Bloom King goes up against the Falcons, Freight Train, and that game has already been played. Fuck, I hate him. Fuck. All I'm saying, 8 picks, 3 fumbles, and I barely scored. It's bad. It's all bad. Bears straight coach 8-4 going up against CP and his Bengals 10-2. CP's got the AFC North on lock. Straight has a 1-game lead over Shano, so this is an important game for straight coach. CP not so much. We'll see if he rests his starters. Shano up against the Browns. This game was actually played this morning. Battle of 2 7-5 teams who are right in the middle of the wild card race. Deathwish did not win this game. Tillman 11-1 versus Tall Midget 10-2. That would actually be a fun game to watch if you guys would play this. Make sure you stream it. 2 powerhouse teams representing both teams that are first in their divisions. Ames 6-6 Titans will go up against Beast Mode's 6-6 Cardinals. These 2 teams are fighting to stay above 500 and possibly get a wild card spot in their conferences. Haney's 6-6, Giants fans 6-6. This is a huge divisional game. Both teams here are tied at 6-6, and they're at the top of the division. So this game will decide who currently holds that division lead. That is your Alpha Week 13 in review. It's going on across the league. Make sure you go to the forums, sign in, read some of those posts. Make sure you chime in. Deathwish put a lot of work into those top 5s and quick hits. Other than that, playoff races are posted. I'll send out a link when the game of the week is going off, and I'm going to go get ready because I'm tired. Later.